maybe some more unfavorable news here is Kevin Owens' injury update. So he hasn't had surgery yet, and he has that neck injury that he's had. And in an interview with LE10 Sports, whatever the fuck that is, Owens revealed that doctors are monitoring progress without immediate surgical intervention. I still haven't had the surgery. There's a lot of things to consider before the surgery. We're kind of waiting to see how things progress naturally. There's no doubt I need surgery, but before we do the surgery, we just need to see how much it can and cannot recover, because it won't recover but slightly improve without surgery. Afterwards, we can make a plan and decide what the best thing to do for surgery is, but it's a very slow process. You just have to have patience. I don't usually have a lot of patience, but this time he doesn't have a choice. Owens announced that his time away from WWE. I remember April 4th, he came out on an episode of SmackDown. He was originally scheduled to face Randy Orton at WrestleMania, but that never happened. Right now, he admitted in that interview that he's uncertain of his wrestling future, and it will be not arrogant but false to tell you right now that I will absolutely return to the ring, that I will have other fights. I don't know if that's true. Owens has been a staple of the WWE main roster since 2015, debuting by answering John Cena's U.S. Open Championship challenge. I think he won that match, right?
He did.
Yeah, and then WrestleMania 42 officially returning to Las Vegas, which is funny because I believe... So John Cena ended up beating Rusev, and Rusev had like a year of being undefeated, and that's when he first started his stuff. And then John Cena lost the next night, I believe. So he beat
relatively quickly. Yeah, he didn't have it for very long.
Yeah, it's funny. He beat a guy that had this big undefeated streak just to lose the next night. But yeah, it sucks, and hopefully his shit works out. And you definitely can't rush this kind of stuff. And hopefully it's nothing life altering. And even if he does have this surgery and he doesn't have to get to wrestle anymore, at least maybe he'll be able to live a normal life without any complications, and hopefully the best
quality of life. Yeah, that's all that really matters.
And hopefully the best case scenario is that he gets to wrestle again, and there's not going to be any long-term effects of whatever he has going on. And overall, I just know that, especially when it comes to what guys and Stone Cold and Edge and all those people that have came back, just get second opinions. But I'm sure he's done all that, and over and over again. These guys got great insurance and money and all that. But what you think, Dave?
This is not great. It sucks to see anybody be down and have an injury, especially one that's potentially career-ending. KO's had a pretty long career in the WWE, and pretty good. I've been a fan of a lot of the stuff that he did, even though we knock him about his physique and stuff like that. The dude's a hell of a worker, and it sucks. Hopefully we get to see him back, and this isn't the match that he had with Sammy isn't the end. And if it is, at least he gets to go out on what was a banger. That was a really quality match. But you like to see these guys get to end it on their own terms, or as close to on their own terms as you can, instead of going out based on an injury. Yeah,